Well, Miss Cleo ain't around no more. I got to do something to find these answers. Oh, we live. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? I'm R.E.D.
I'm Latif.
Real Talk 2.0.
And Naj Beauty.
Okay, you took a long pause in that.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, I'm happy that you guys are here, whether you're joining us now or later. Excuse me. Lots of excitement going on today. I'm not going to get on my soapbox today. I'm going to keep it as brief as possible with the stuff I have to say. But yeah, we have a special guest. We have Vero G. She's coming on to talk about her docu film, which is streaming on a whole lot of platforms.
Yeah.
And you watched it.
Yeah.
I watched the beginning of it, but work never, ever stops for me. But I am going to watch it because I got good reviews from her. Let's see how we want to kick it off, because I already thanked them for their time. I definitely always appreciate that. What else? Well, let's just go into the motivation piece. Hey, how you doing, Reginald? Thank you for joining us. Always appreciate your time. So let's start off with the motivation piece. I'm going to stay with the same concept, okay, which is having those conversations. One thing, and I put up in my post this morning, is that in order to have an effective conversation, or a conversation that has meaning, that has value, is that you have to reveal yourself. You have to reveal what's inside you. You know, we all know, like, the used car salesman. And if you're one of those, I'm not trying to get at you. Hey, Sheena, how you doing? Appreciate your time. Sheena. You know, we all know those used car salesmen, you know, that actually they'll just tell you anything to get you to drive that car off the lot. Oh, that's right. You was one of those. I'm sorry.
And I did not tell you.
But I'm not saying this in a bad way. This is just the public perception of it. You know, you never want to come off in a conversation with that feeling. You have to be open and honest with yourself and what you're transferring. Again, we're talking about energy here. Conversations are part of energy. Okay, so when you have these conversations and you're being honest with yourself, what's coming out of your mouth is just, you know, nothing but value, nothing but, you know, honesty, nothing but how you feel. Well, even if it's those difficult conversations where you're trying to set boundaries, you know, you have to be willing to reveal a part of yourself. You know, and that falls on all aspects of life. In a relationship, you have to be willing to reveal. Hey, Zen, what's up? You have to be willing to reveal yourself.
That's Veronica.
And Veronica, hey, what's up? I'm sorry, I'm like blind as a bat today. And staring at computers, just running from room to room, staring at computer screens. But I'm going to let you go ahead and jump in.
That was too fast.
Wow, do you want to go on?
I was still digesting the used car salesman. No, I wasn't. It was used and new. And I just brought the people in, but I was as honest as I could be. Right. So in defense of all the car salesmen and people in sales, period, you do want the customer to feel good. So don't sell them nothing crappy. So I had to speak up for the salespeople, the car salespeople.
Got another one, Bob. Go ahead and write up the paperwork.
No. So I give, you know, the inspirational piece, but I feel like inspiration and motivation, you have to be spiritually grounded, period. And that's one thing I can give myself. I am very much grounded spiritually. I am very in tune. Yeah, I that's one thing that I can definitely say, and this is not a sales pitch, this is me. So the piece that I have is, it's several parts. You have to be grateful. And we said this before, but it's something that we do all have to remind ourselves, because there are days that I wake up and I literally go like a half hour in a day and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for letting me see this day. I go and check on the kids. Thank you, they're breathing. Thank you so much. But one thing that I feel like is a critical piece missing, and I don't know, some of you might already do this, some of you might not, but what helps me is the 5 senses. Be grateful for every sense. When God wakes you up, thank Him for your eyesight. Thank Him for your sense of smell. Thank Him for your hearing. Thank Him for your sense of taste. Thank Him for your sense of feeling. And that 6th sense. We all have it, not just psychics. Everyone has a 6th sense. And the other part of that is, when trying to reach a goal, use those senses in ways that you would never think that you are capable of using those senses. You want to see yourself, visualize yourself. Smell it. Smell the, whatever it is, whatever the fragrance is of your success. Smell it. Taste it, okay? You might be eating different foods once you're a little more successful. Taste it. Listen, listen for signs. And again, use that sixth sense. Use your intuition, okay? And just keep reminding yourself that you're a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing. The progress could be that the good thing is, hey, I made progress. I worked on this thing like I was talking about yesterday, that thing you need to fix, or several things that I know for me that needs to be fixed. And I'm thankful for that. That's a good thing. The bad thing about the work in progress is you look and you're like, oh my God, I still got to, oh my God, I'm still not mastering this, or I'm still not mastering that, whatever the craft or skill or talent, work on it. Remember that you're a work in progress, so work on it without being hard on yourself. Find ways to navigate around that. And then the other little reminder I just wanted to remind everyone is always try your best to focus on reacting. I didn't say don't recognize negativity, but try to react to only positivity.
Yes.
Okay? And that's your own positivity, and that's others. You have to be happy for others, because the things that you want for others is going to come back to you. So if you're genuinely happy for someone else, then that happiness is going to come around to you. It might not be when you want it or when you expect it, but it's going to come back.
Yes.
And so, it's like I said, as much as I'm kind of like not on Facebook a lot, but if I react to something and I love it, it's because I am literally, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, happy for that person or happy for that post.
Right. That's
in
beautiful.
life, period. Out on the street, anything. You see a happy child, you get those happy feelings and mean it from the bottom of your heart. And if that's something that you have to work on, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes, so it's never too late to correct them.
No, I love it. I love it. There's a couple of pieces that you touched on that actually just made my radar go up. Is intuition. Believe it or not, we really do have intuition. Some of us have mastered it, and it's a universal or higher power gift to know when something just doesn't feel right. Sometimes you have to, again, we circle back to conversations. You have to be able to reveal yourself. And revealing yourself sometimes is letting those parts of yourself out that you're constantly trying to push back. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. No, you can't come out right now. Sometimes you have to let those things out. And that's what intuition is about. I wrote about this in 2 different books. We all know when something just doesn't feel right. And lo and behold, if you hang around or if you stay in that proximity or you take part in that activity, something goes sideways.
Yep, I knew it.
And you say to yourself all the time, it's like, why didn't I listen to that little feeling that I had and just walk away? There have been so many situations that I thank the universe for allowing me to recognize what was going on, where basically I'd be 6 feet under right now. But I've learned to not just ignore those feelings. And I just say, oh, that's just my imagination. No, it's a real part of you.
Yeah.
The second thing is, the whole reaction thing. And I understand where you're coming from, but, and you know me, I am always proactive. I think I can say honestly, in the last 10 years, I have never let something get past my radar that I don't already have or plan B in effect, just in case this happens. So, along with trusting your intuition, we have to take what she says, because what she says does make sense on an inspirational level. Because you need to constantly react to positive energy. You need to constantly, take part in positive energy. Because, again, we circle back to the front of the ranch, energy is transferable. Okay? It never dissipates. It never goes anyplace. It's been around here forever. It's the same thing. So you have to always react to positive energy. But as far as life goes, as far as being a business owner, as far as being a creative, as far as being an entrepreneur, my main thing is always be proactive. Never wait for a situation to come. Because to me, those are called fire drills. Those are called fire drills. And we know how... If you remember school when they had that fire drill, how frustrating that was. Yeah. It's like, we're in the middle of doing something. What are we doing now? Yeah. There's no reason for it. Now, if you think ahead of the game, if you've already had plan B, C, D, again, you're not giving yourself a back door. You're just saying, what if something goes sideways? Will I be able to fix this quickly and effectively? You know, I got to, before we bring Vero G on, I've got to give a shout out to GMF of Project Sounds.
Yeah, he is holding it down.
He is holding it down. I am a geek by nature. He has figured out things with this station that I'm just like, okay, I'm sending him texts like, thumbs up, because I have no clue what you're talking about right now. But very excited about that, and very thankful, and as she said, grateful that I have that opportunity to be with him and build this, and you, and
I'm not, you know, I've been busy with other stuff. I threw myself into what I am dedicated to right now, something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I am focused on it.
We got to break this out when it's all done. They didn't have Tattingers at the liquor store that I went to, which is like, I don't even drink champagne, but if I must, I do like Tattingers. And this, we got to celebrate when this, so we're going to be on live like,
I'm so excited. I'm talking trash to the children about it, like, wait, you watch.
Exactly. You know, and I'm sure you guys, this is not about us. Again, we come together every day at 4 p.m. to discuss what the fam is doing, how you're exciting us. Again, remember, energy transferable.
Yeah.
So when you guys are excited, we're definitely excited. We're definitely feeling good. But I just had to take a moment to publicly thank GMF, because I'd probably be swimming in a mess right now if it was left all in my hands. So thank you very much, sir. What else do we have? Oh, yeah. The whole November 2nd thing. Okay, I just looked at a report. Thank you guys. You know, some of you probably have taken part in it, and we're looking for, if you see something on your sidebar, that's me. It's a promoted, boosted post, because we want it to be gangbusters. We want it to be exciting. We want to bring value to as many people's lives as possible. Again, with the whole thread of energy being transferable, if 1, 2, 3, 5 people walk away with that warm, fuzzy feeling, feeling excited, feeling motivated, feeling pumped up, they're going to spread that same energy throughout their circle. You know, so we're very excited about that. Always excited about the opportunity to reach more and more people. What direction you said, sir? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know, excitement should be the key word of the year, basically. You know, we've been through a lot. 2020 has been, I guess, the most challenging year that I can remember. You know, she believes it was 1919 for me. But
no.
I had to throw that out there. But this has been a challenging year for many of us. You know, and I'm just so happy how you guys have switched gears, you know, thrown it into overdrive, and found ways to not look at the problem, but make a solution. You know, and there's many of you here that are doing that. And that's what gives me the motivation. The sergeant needs motivation too. That gives me motivation to move forward when I see you guys doing amazing things. And it's due to your it's not due to us. You know, some of you guys have written back and said thank you. Oh, you know, you put in the comments, I couldn't do it without you. No, you did it on your own. You did it on your own. We were just your higher power, or the universe's way of saying, basically, listen, just go ahead and do it. They're telling you to do it. If you're not going to listen to me, listen to them, maybe. You know, so, well, with that being said, we are so proud of so many of you. And that's how you should feel about family. When
about
family,
anyone. I mean, not anyone. Well, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
But not everyone is in here. I would love the counter to be up to, like, a quadrillion people. But at the same time, I have to deal with the circle that I'm with every day at 4 p.m. And that's what really excites me. Is like when I see Vero G or Gordine,
they doing their thing,
you know, or Sheena, or you know, Frisk, Eddie OJ. When I see people doing these things, that just, like I said, warm fuzzies all day long. You know, warm fuzzies all day long. You want to go ahead and, I don't know, Veronica, if you are ready, you know, we want to talk about your documentary that's streaming on all platforms. If you just wave at me or do something, so that way we are aware that you are ready, and we'll let you in. We'll let you in so that you can address the fam with what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, this is really such an exciting time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm looking at who's that guy that I watch, Trevor Noah, the Daily Show, Daily Social Distancing Show, and you know, I'm about to stop watching that because it feels like a lot of doom and gloom. You know, I used to be able to laugh with it. Yeah. That's how I get my political news. It's hard to now with everything. Yeah. Now it's hard to, but I can come in here and I can smile, I can laugh, I can joke, I can feel good with you guys. You know, so I kind of put that stuff on the back burner. You know.
Okay, Vera.
Okay, we're just waiting on Vera. Okay, we're gonna see what happens, you know. So
maybe she stepped away from her phone real quick or something.
I don't know. Maybe I was talking too much.
She's ready.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry for the rolls.
Busy. Hey.
Hey guys, what's up?
Glasses.
I like those.
Thank you. A little something different for a change.
Okay, so I'm glad you can make time to talk to us about your beautiful project. I think it's going to bring a lot of lives. Why don't you just jump in and start talking about it?
Sure, definitely. So as you guys already know, we have an amazing docu-film called Through Their Eyes, The Mask Behind the Mask, which it just released this week, and we have over, I haven't checked now, but I believe it's over 1.5K views on YouTube alone, which I'm excited. Yes! Thank you guys, you're amazing. And again, it's also on Roku. It's available now. Roku, you guys can check it out on Vero G Spotlight TV Network. Also, you guys, you can check it out on Amazon Fire TV. You can check it there as well. I just want to give, before I even continue talking, a big shout out to you guys. A big shout out to Sheena Gordine, Jampire Media, the director, for putting a lot of work into our mission. What we're doing, it's about domestic violence awareness. And with this film, as you guys know already, it's about the survivors who overcame it and telling the stories with that said, and trying to encourage other people who are now with this situation with COVID. As you know, the numbers are high now. The domestic violence cases, the numbers are off the roof now because a lot of people are, you know, they can't really go out or they stuck at home, so they're more of a higher risk of being a statistic. So we felt like this is the best time to put it on because it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And now with the situation at hand, yeah, definitely. So I feel like this is something that is so well put together, and I just want to thank everyone who was a part of it, who made it what it is now. And I'm just excited, and I just want everybody to see it and check out.
Okay. Can I ask you one question? I already have it figured out in my mind. Okay. But this is that we're talking about conversation here. So what is the end goal? What? I mean, if this docu-film can do anything, what are your hopes that it will be able to do?
Wow, that's a good question. My actually was just talking to Sheena today about that too. What we want basically is to get this more than ever seen worldwide, internationally, and also down the line, our mission is to eventually go to Washington D.C. Forgive me, and to go and finally put a law into effect in this situation in hand, and where the law enforcement or something to that nature, where now there's no more statistics. If there is crime, unfortunately, with domestic violence, which is going to happen in time, that we're harsher crime for the abusers, male or female. So down the line, we should stop domestic violence. That's our campaign, basically, stop domestic violence.
Okay.
And for our babies, you know, the family dynamic, a lot of people don't see that. You know, they think it's just the woman and the husband, you know, they get attacked and they get mentally or verbally abused. It's also the children that are involved in this. So it's like I said, it's a family dynamic situation, and we definitely need to put effort into what we're doing now, our mission, and hopefully that gets a law passed, that it gets stricter laws on this situation.
Right. That's what I thought you were doing. Can I ask you a question? And
Sure.
I mean, I understand the privacy thing. Do you find that people are reaching out to you and sharing their experiences as well, almost making you into some sort, I'm not going to say some sort, but somewhat of a therapist, or the ability to point women or men, you know, in this world in the right direction if they're suffering with this. Are you finding that?
Actually, it's funny you say that, because when we first did the interviews with all the participants, it was a lot to deal with. I mean, meaning the sense of being there and you hear their stories and individually, and I felt like, you know, they had left off a lot of pain off their chest and all the things that they had to go through. And I actually talked about this now to you guys. Actually, you're the first to know. When this got released, we have more than ever people contacting us to now submit their story to maybe a next docufilm or something down the line, and people are now opening up to this. So now, with that and said, we're actually in the works right now down the line. Let's see how this gets saturated. You know, still putting it out there, and down the line, we'll maybe consider. We actually will be doing web series for more people who wants to get the voice to be heard.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. One last question. And I always got these questions.
It's
okay. I know you guys are very active in the community. I've seen, you know, the New York One clips. I think you guys just did another drive recently. So you know, I always love that. Because anybody that lives in New York, usually the New Yorker's mindset is, let me do what I got to do and mind my business. So
yeah, pretty much.
Right. So with that being said, are you finding ways to like post up like websites or contact information, or is that in the works, where women or men that are going through this problem that may not have an outlet, almost like, okay, you can go here, or you can speak to this person. Is that something that you guys are planning on doing, or you're already doing?
Actually, it's funny you say that. Down the line, I want to probably do something, maybe a website or something where, you know, for people who can't, you know, unfortunately talk to anybody, or a safe place on it, you know. Down the line, we'll maybe do something of that nature where, you know, if you want to contact us directly, they could do so. Maybe we know resources, or maybe know somebody that could, you know, help them along the way to their healing process, or find a way to just get, you know, somebody that could confide in and get out of that situation before it becomes, you know, a statistic in that sense.
Okay. I mean, I know that you guys are, I mean, like I said, I'm not creeping your pages, but I watch you. Because people get offended. They're like, I feel like in this
it's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I think you guys are doing amazing stuff, you know. I just, if you could, I know you're busy. So if you could close this out with one phrase or one inspirational, motivational sentence, what would that be?
Oh, that's a good question. I think honestly, from learning from this film and being a victim myself, or I know for a survivor, forgive me, of domestic violence, I feel one thing that I've been inspired through is never give up, have faith. That's the same thing, of course. And always, guys, I always say is just stick to your gut instinct, and have someone that is gonna help you get out safely. That's my next thing, you know, like, you know, because it's hard to trust someone when you're in a domestic violence relationship and you confide in that person, and then they'll say, oh yeah, you know, I got you, and then they call the cops on you. Why? You know, the abuser or woman could go to jail and come back and kill you. So you need someone that you could trust and confide in, definitely, and eventually get out safely in that sense. And always believe.
Okay, awesome. One more time. I think you're having a viewing tonight. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, thank you. 6,000. Okay, yes. So tonight, guys, we have a. He's watching. You guys are watching. Okay. Yes. We have a Q&A screening tonight at 8 p.m. guys. It will be here on my Facebook Live, also at Roku, also Amazon Fire TV, and on YouTube channel, Vero G Spotlight TV Network. So you guys, if you want to tune in with the cast, myself, I believe the director will be there as well, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll get to talk to everyone, get their input, their healing process, how, you know, with the filming and how they got about it, and you guys can ask questions and comments and stuff like that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have you. We are so excited for the growth, and I'm hoping with the subject matter that it picks up so much traction. that, you know, it just becomes not the elephant in the room, but something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah. Oh God, yes, definitely, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I just, you know, and
You just broke. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Evangelist, for that. You know, it's again, what we spread here is motivation and inspiration, and that is what is important. And sometimes motivation and inspiration, the word that covers that all is action. Is action, you know. And sometimes, as Veronica, before she got cut off, you know, one thing that I have to say is that, you know, sometimes you guys, I'm not trying to say put yourselves in danger, but you could be that helping hand. You could be that helping voice. You could be the person to get someone literally out of fire. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, remember that, I mean, I'm not trying to throw responsibility on your laps, but when we started this platform, this was part of the goal, you know, is to create positivity.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
It is to create a positive environment, an inspirational environment. You know, I mean, who better than the people that are watching this right now?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have to put on that superhero cape, as she did when she created this movie.
Yeah.
She could have made a movie about anything.
Yeah.
She could have made a movie about gumdrops. You know, she chose to deal with a subject that she felt was important to the masses. You know, and that's taking action.
Yep.
That's taking action. So, you know, remember that whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, whatever your entrepreneurial goal is, always try to bring value. I mean, as much as I dislike shopping at Walmart, they do give a lot of money to worthy causes. I hate Walmart. Man. Oh my God, I hate that place. I'd rather spend the extra money in Target. But yeah, I mean, even Target gives back to the community. You know, I got a hashtag Target in this hashtag Walmart. But, you know, this is taking action. Yes, these are major mega companies and they can afford to give some money out their pocket. But like I said yesterday, it's not always about money. It's not always about money. Sometimes just taking action, sometimes just taking those small steps, sometimes just, you know, revealing yourself in a conversation can turn the conversation when someone reveals themselves, and then you say, hey, by the way, maybe I can assist. I'm not going to say help, but maybe I can assist. You know what I'm saying? This is the mindset of, I guess, the soldier. You know, how can I get through this mission, make this happen, and still get home in one piece? This is what goes through every soldier's mind when they're on the field. And anybody that served, I thank you for your service. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that feeling. I just need to get home. But I've got to do so. I have these people depending on me. You guys have the whole world depending on you. Every person that you pass, every person that you see, every person that you have a conversation with is your chance to spread that much more positive energy, to make people become positive human beings. And guess what? Then that's when the trickle-down effect comes in. Oh, this person made me feel good by doing this. Now I'm going to go out, because that's what we do as human beings. Someone gives you a birthday gift on your birthday, the next year, what you want to do? Someone sends you a card on Christmas, the next year, what are you going to do? This is what we are as human beings. So if someone gives you inspiration, if someone gives you motivation, what are you going to do? You're going to give it back. It's just like ingrained into us.
It's simple.
Yeah, it's ingrained into us.
This is something that I always tell younger people, period. I'm not going to say my children, any younger person, you know, Spike Lee's movie, Do the Right Thing. And that one part of the movie, I think I was like 7 when that came out. But and you can take things from, like I said, inspiration is everywhere.
Right.
That one line that, I forget the older gentleman's name. Oh my God, he's known. Darn it. But anyway, when he's telling Spike Lee, he says, son, always do the right thing.
Yep.
That's so simple.
Yep.
That's so simple. If you just always do right, then that makes things a little bit easier. Because if you do right by someone, then they're going to do, even if they didn't do right by you, they're going to do right by someone else. You're going to touch their heart some way. And that can really pick up a lot of pieces, a lot of broken pieces in everyone's life if we all just do right. You know when you're doing right. You know. It's inside of you. You know. Some things we ask advice for, or we ask someone for advice on, or for, I don't know the correct English term. But anyway, a lot of times when you ask for advice, you know the answer.
Right.
You know the answer.
You know.
You just do what's right. You just do what's right.
You can never go wrong if
simple.
you do what's right.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong. Even if it seems it's going sideways. If you're doing the right thing, you know, it'll all work itself out. Mm-hmm. It always, who the hell is calling me? I hate these people. They know what I do every day. I'm sorry, guys. I got to decline this. They know what I do every day at 4 p.m. And then, I got to call you now. Mm-hmm. No, you going straight to voicemail, done. But yeah, guys, it's getting late, and I don't want to hold you guys up. Couple of quick announcements. Project Sounds, GMF, he is on the EAJ 1023 radio tonight at 8 p.m. Please tune in. You know, that's my boy. You know, and I love how he mixes. I do. You know what I'm saying? And I've been DJing for years as well. So I've been around a lot of battle DJs. I've been around a lot of DJs, you know, but I could always vibe. Those times when we be doing parties and I be sleeping against the Sir in Vegas, you know, he start playing like, go ahead, G-Man. Go ahead. So, no, seriously, for real. Make sure you tune in on EAJ1023Radio.com and check that out. We've got the lineup. Guys, I'm not trying to rush you, but Sunday, you need to contact us if you want your free commercial spot. Yep. We do have some commercials running right now. But if you want your spot for free, you've got to send me that audio file. You know, there's no other easier way to put it. Because I think he's still salty at me for even offering this, but I don't care. I'm station manager too. Yeah. I can do that. For real. So I want you guys to have a great weekend. Friday is here. You know, if relaxation and finding balance and spending time with your loved ones is on the agenda, have at it. Have fun. I wish you the best of time. If you're going to be, I got you right. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check that out. Definitely check that out. I'll let you know when we throw it in rotation. What was I just talking about? Yeah. If you're grinding this weekend, like probably I am. If you're grinding this weekend, you know, I hope this weekend finds you that much closer to your goals. So hopefully Monday you'll be like, yes! And you can get a bottle of Tattingers and send me an instant message so I can come over and drink the Tattingers with you. What else we got? What else we got for these people?
Oh, I just wanted to personally thank Evangelist D because she left a beautiful, she won the R.E.D giveaway. And she left like the most heart-touching review. So I just want to thank you sincerely. I was thinking about screenshotting and putting it up, but eventually I'm not that person yet. I'm not. I'm just like, I don't know.
She's bashful. She doesn't take compliments.
No, I'm just very grateful to be living. Like literally every day I wake up and I open my eyes. I'm like, yes, I made it. So I'm not at the point yet of screenshotting and like I won't even want to say bragging because people do it and you should be proud when someone purchases your item. It's just not me. I'm just not that person. I'm not. Maybe eventually I will be, but I just want to thank you because you are my first real honest review. Not like friend or family or neighbor, so I thank you so much for that. That really touched me. And yeah, when I replied, he was like, you sure you're gonna reply? You are half sleepy. I'm like, no, I have to reply right now. So I was going to screenshot it and put it up, but I'm giving you a shout out right here on live. Thank you so much, and I hope you really enjoy the product. So that is my passion, healing naturally and just living natural. So natural products, natural everything. So I thank you so much. It made me feel so happy that someone enjoyed it. So
yes.
That really touched me.
We run kind of over. Did we announce everything for the weekend? Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna put in a couple more hours work to get some things done. But other than that, I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. Again, I appreciate your time. Make sure you put your links in. Make sure you go out there and have those conversations. Don't avoid them, because they're going to come up sooner or later. They're going to circle back around, so don't avoid them. Continue to do the transformation work of finding things within yourself, okay, that you know for a fact inside of you that needs to be changed, and start working on changing those things. And like we said weeks and weeks ago, go out there and inspire somebody. By what you do, go ahead and inspire somebody.
Yeah.
So, I'm Red.
I'm Latif.
RealTalk20.com. That is RealTalk20.com.
EnajBeautiful.com.
Hey, you guys already know. Love you guys.